Hello guys, welcome again to our introduction. This is our trivia for today. Our trivia for today is sitting and sleeping are great in moderation, but too much can increase your chances of early death. So guys, don't always sit and sleep because if you do such things too much, it will cause an early death. So go out there, have fun, play with your friends or with your family, go bond with someone you love, walk with your dog. Just do anything that will make you happy and don't do something that can be too much for you. Now let's head on to our agenda for today. Our agenda for today is you'll be able to understand the definition of sonnet. Next is you'll be able to understand each type of sonnet. Third is you'll you'll the reason why you need to understand the sonnet. So sonnet, what is a sonnet? A sonnet is a form of poetry that has been one of Shakespeare's literary genres. It contains 14 lines written in iambic pentameter and has traditionally been a poem of love. It was originally used in Sicilian poet Giacomo Dallentini. The word sonnet derives from the Italian word sonetto, which means little song. So sonnet is an Italian word for sonetto and it means a little song. By 13th century, it was considered as a poem of 14 lines with a rhyme, a scheme, and a structure as its distinct features. There are two types of sonnet. The Petrarchan or Italian sonnet has two parts. The octave is the first 8 lines that present a problem or situation. It follows the rhyme scheme ABBA, ABBA. The sestet is the remaining 6 lines that proposes a solution. The rhyme scheme varies from CDE, CDE, CD, 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 or CCDEED, or CDE, DCE, to CDCDEE. The ninth line of the poem is known as the volta. This signals a change in the tone, mood, or attitude of the speaker. Example, Sonnet 61 by Francesco Petrarch from 1304 to 1374, translated by Joseph Oslander. So here's a sample of a sonnet. So as you can see, the letters aside is ABBA, ABBA, CD, CD, EE. Now let me teach you what does it mean. So blessed be the day and blessed be the month of the year. Season and hour and very moment blessed. The lovely and the place were first possessed. By two pure eyes I found me prisoner. So that is the first 4 lines. So as you can see, the A and the A rhymes year and prisoner. And then the B and the other B is blessed and possessed. So they rhymes. Next is and blessed the first sweet pain, the first most dear, which burnt my heart when love came in as guest. And blessed the bow, the shafts which looked my breast, and even the wounds which love delivered there. So there is another set of ABBA. So A to A is dear, there, it rhymes, and B, guest, breast. So next is CD, CD. Blessed be the words and voices which filled grove and glen with echoes of my lady's name. The sights, the tears, the fears, the despair of love, and bless the sonnet sources of my fame. So C to C is grove love and name fame. And lastly, we have E and E. And bless the thought of thoughts which is her own, of her only, of herself alone. Own rhymes to the word alone. So that is the sonnet 61 by Francesco Petrarch. Shakespearean sonnet is also structured as 14-line poem with 3 4-line stanzas named as quatrains. and the last two lines known as couplet, and it is written in iambic pentameter. Each line has 5 unstressed syllables, alternating with 5 stressed ones. The rhyme scheme is ABAB, CD, EF, GG. The themes of Shakespeare's sonnet are time, love, beauty, and transience. Here's an example of ABAB, CD, EF, G. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May. And summer's list hath all too short a date. So A to A rhymes day, May, and B rhymes temperate, date. Next up we have sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed, and every from fair sometimes declines, by chance of nature's changing course untrimmed. So C to C shines, declines, dimmed, untrimmed. And next we have EF. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest, nor shall death brag thou wander in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growest. So E to E fade, shade, and ost, growest. And now the last we have so long as men can breathe or eyes can see. So long lives this, and this gives life to thee. So G to G, C, T. They rhymes. Every letter rhymes. The most common literary devices used in literature. Literary text makes use of literary devices to show creativity, provoke imagination, and convey meaning at the same time. Some literary devices are exclusively used for poetry. The following are some of the most commonly used literary devices. You must be familiar with these devices because each concept helps you to understand the meaning or concept being conveyed in the process. Number 1, we have alliteration. It is the repetition of initial constant sounds in a row of words or of words close to one another. Example, then can I grieve at grievances forgone. It came from the Sonnet 30. Number 2, assonance. The repetition of vowel sounds to set the mood or add the meaning of the word. From the molten golden notes. Molten golden. Hyperbole is an expression which exaggerates an action and used to evoke strong feelings. Example, I scorn to change my state with kings, from Sonnet 29. Fourth, we have imaginary. Sensory images is a descriptive language that recreates sensory experiences. The words create a mental image by appealing to one of our senses. It can be auditory or visual. Example, phrases like clanging bells or sweet-smelling roses. 5. Irony is a contextual device that causes us to have expectations that are different from the actual outcome. It uses words that the intended meaning is different from the actual meaning. Example, water everywhere, and all the birds did shrink. Water everywhere, nor any drop to drink. The rhyme of the ancient mariner Samuel Coleridge. 6. We have onomatopoeia. Uses words that are pronounced and sound just like what they represent. Example, nature sounds. Splash, drip, spray, whoosh, buzz, rustle. Oxymoron is a term made of two words that are opposite of each other and therefore imply each other's opposite. Example, nothing was stolen. I had an honest thief. Donald Trump. Said by Donald Trump. 8 is personification. It is a technique used to give living human characteristics to non-living objects. For example, rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, from Sonnet 18. 9. Metaphor. It is used to show comparison without using the words like or as. Example, you are all my world You are my all the world, and I must strive. From Sonnet 112. 10. Simile is used to show comparison with the use of like or as. Example, her voice sounds like an angel. There is the word like. And for number 10, we have repetition. Is when a word or line is repeated several times to show its importance. Example, O captain, my captain, rise up and hear the bells. Rise up, for you the flag is flung. For you the bird trills. O captain, my captain. By Wait Whitman. 12. Rhyme is when the words end in a similar sound. Example, bottle, fiddle, clever, silver. So they both end with LELE and the other set ends for VER or ERER. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. God bless.